Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. The 2025 Mercedes GLC E because of the hybrid, the plug-in, and it's a 4MATIC, and that we know is because it's all-wheel drive. Well, let's go ahead and start talking about the powertrain. 2.0-liter four-cylinder turbocharged engine paired together with a 9-speed automatic transmission, which pushes 313 horsepower combined and 406 pounds-feet of torque. Now, MPG on this exact vehicle, you're getting 380 to a full tank, and out of that 380 miles to a full tank, you're going to be doing all-electric about 54 miles. Now, MPG numbers with gas and electric combined, 64 miles to the gallon, and just gas will be about 25 miles to the gallon. Now, some dimensions, we do know that this is kind of the compact SUV here at Mercedes, and let's give you some dimensions so you know if it's going to fit in your driveway or in your car garage. It's going to be 186 inches in length, 74 inches in width, 65 inches in height, 113-inch wheelbase with a max towing capacity of about 4,400 pounds. Now, the exterior paint color on this exact one in this color is a silver metallic color. Let's start talking about the front end and what you get on this plug-in hybrid. LED high-performance headlight system. We see that it has some black housing. Hazards are on. Daytime running lights are not on because Sandro behind the camera keeps forgetting to turn on the car. Upper grille is going to be matte black plastic with some silver right there on the front or some chrome, giving it more of that classy, bougie look. Then we got a sensor system up here in the front, dropping down more matte black plastic, lower grille, bumper sensors going across, and again, more chrome for that bougie Mercedes look. Active air vents here in the corner. Come down over to the tire area or the rubbers, the Continental Pro Contact SSRs, and what are the sizes? 235, 55, 19 with the dual color rim. High gloss black with a machine surface silver. Suspension system is shock spring strut suspension, but always remember, it's still Mercedes, so these suspension systems are wickedly comfortable, okay? The wheel well trim is going to be in the same color as the vehicle, and I have to say I love that because I'm not a fan of the matte black plastic because they kind of oxidize over time, all right? We still got some matte black plastic down on the rocker panel area. Side mirror does come blind spot assist, integrated blinker lighting. We have no camera there on the bottom because we don't have the 360. Up top roof rails in that kind of hyper silver or aluminum. And then we got the EQ hybrid emblem letting you know that it's a hybrid. Again, more hyper silver trim with the smart access keyless fob entry. If we come over to the rear end, we could go ahead and open this. No, we cannot open this. This actually opens up. My bad. I thought this was the gas tank. The gas tank's on the other side. You actually have to open up the gas tank with a switch inside the vehicle. This one you push open, and here goes your charging, okay? You can charge this at home or at any public charging station as well. Come up over to the top of the rear end. Spoiler, integrated brake light, privacy glass, wiper for that glass. GLC 350e, letting you know which model, and the 4MATIC, again, because of the all-wheel drive. LED rear tail lights, beautiful look. And they have the same design on the front grills, actually head over to the design on the rear tail lights, interior of that headlight. Really cool, all right? And right over that license plate, well, you can't see it now, but here's a picture, and that camera actually tucks out. So one cool thing about that camera is that if you're not using the vehicle, it doesn't get dirty because it actually tucks in and stays clean. And right over the license, right to the license plate, the Envision Motors here in Rockland, California. We'd actually like to stop and give them a shout out and a thanks because they are offering us this Mercedes for this walk around review. So all you couch potatoes out there, you guys can actually shop for Mercedes from your home. But if you do find yourself in the area, shoot over to Envision Motors Mercedes here in Rockland, California, right outside Sacramento. And they will have a great team to help you guys out with the things of what you guys need, all right? So bumper sensors going across that bumper fascia. We have a matte black plastic, chrome, and the silver metallic all in one on that bumper fascia. A tip exhaust on each side, making it a dual tip here in the rear total. If we go lower than that, our exhaust tips, the real ones are actually under the car, right and left. So these are fake exhaust tips, all right? Let's go ahead and open up this tailgate, self-opening. Very convenient. Now let's talk some cargo space. Cargo space with the second row seat up, 24 cubic feet of space. Second row seat down, 56 cubic feet of space. On the right-hand side, we have some little bit of cubby room tie down. Here we could go ahead and drop these seats with the switch. Over here, we got a mesh pocket and more cubby room and another switch there. We got a 60%er on the left and a 40%er on the right, and you can actually split that 60%er in a 40 and a 20. What do we get under here? More cubby room and nothing else, okay? So no spare tire on the GLC 350e. Keep that in mind, all right? Now let's go ahead and shut this tailgate and start talking interior since we're done with powertrain and exterior and cargo. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk about the interior, starting with this beautiful passenger seat. We have the perforated leather, electric control. They do come heated as well. And get a load of that Mercedes design. We don't see this. This is not usual on the markets. Mercedes has their own exclusivity to it. That does come with leg extensions as well. Now, in front of that passenger seat, lockable glove compartment, nice and big. We also have the natural wooden inlay trims with some silver, and then we got some hyper silver trim going across, as well as the dressed up dashboard in the leather, high gloss black trim and silver around the vents. I actually have to turn off this radio because it's slightly bothering me. Hopefully, let's mute that. Yes. Which leads us over to the infotainment screen. I left the maps on so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. We also have the little vehicle icon up there, and then we have the temperature controls, dual climate control here in the front. You could also sync those. You can control your defrosters all from right here. Let's go back home, open up the screen, what home looks like. We could also switch screens, and just wanted to show you guys a little bit about this. Show you guys the hybrid system. This is what the hybrid system looks like. And we go back to home as well. We could slide that. Very responsive and not touch sensitive on the screen. Mercedes Me, that's what your apps look like. We have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in this vehicle. We could go back to and then go back to navigation. Lower than that, we got
the destination. What is your destination?
Cancel. Lower than that, we have the dual climate control. We go to the climate menu, and this is what it brings up. You can control your airflow, sync, air quality, and so much more. Pre-entry climate control. We have a little control unit here, I would say a horizontal control unit. This is your mode, dynamic mode, touch sensitive button. We go ahead and come over to the sport. That's what the sport looks like. It actually turns on the engine. Then we got the hybrid system, whatnot, the hazards, turning the system off, and your media controls. Go ahead and pop this lid. We got USB-C plugins, 2 of them, with wireless charging pad, cup holders, and you could actually slide these cup holders out and in to make extra cup holders. Okay, this is just one stationary. This actually swings out. One more USB-C plug-in with a removable tray here as well, so you get 3 USB-Cs in the front. Up top, no glass in this GLC 350e. In front, we have high gloss black with ambient lighting up top, and this is all around the car on the door panels as well. Frameless rear view mirror, as you guys can see, really classy. And then we come over to the 11.9-inch screen for your cluster. Now, I didn't mention the size on the infotainment screen. It's actually 12.3. A lot of bells and whistles inside these vehicles, I say. Why do I say that? Because here on the right-hand side of the steering wheel, we can control the infotainment screen. Check this out. We go home, we can mess around, we can slide, actually touch sensitive. Look at that, all right? You can also control on your steering wheel on the right-hand side, your phone control, your media controls like your volume and your voice control. Paddle shifters right behind that leather wrap steering. It is a flat bottom steering wheel with perforation. On the left-hand side, this is where you're going to control your front cluster and the themes, okay? We could go ahead and go home, mess around with the screens. You slide your finger and change the theme of your front cluster. For example, I want to leave it on navigation because I don't want to look at the maps on the infotainment screen. You have that option as well. And you can mess around with it so much more. On the left-hand side, we have the cruise control here as well. On the left-hand side of the steering column, as well as the lever there for your windshield wipers, your signal lights. On the right-hand side, we have your shift lever for parking, reverse, neutral, and drive. Further left on the dashboard, let's go ahead and open up this door. And we get the lighting knob there with your parking brake button. Then we got the door panel, ambient lighting, the controls. As we know, Mercedes has their seating controls on the door panels, and your memory seating with your heated seat button, touch sensitive, unlock, lock button, window switches, and your side mirrors that come automatic foldable, and you can go ahead and touch sensitive that too. And we get the automatic foldable side mirrors too. Remember I told you guys the gas lid button actually has to be open? Well, there goes the switch to the gas lid and your tailgate lift button. Now that we're done with the front side of this interior, let's go ahead and talk second row seating, drop that MSRP sticker, and finish up with this video. Now second row seating, everyone. We have the same design here in the back. No heated seating, but we still have the leather with the stitching inserts, perforation as well. Car seat compatibility. These seats, when they do go down, like the backrest, check that out. The seat actually moves forward, so the top headrest is not hitting the front seats. Just wanted to show you guys that, and it actually gets placed back. Okay, we have hardbacks on the front seats with pockets on each side in between, air vents with no USB-C plugins back here. Wanted to show you guys what the armrest looks like. You can go ahead and click once. It opens up to you guys your phone holders, and if you go ahead and press halfway in again, and it opens up to the cup holders. So not that you have them here, also you have them on the door panels. Door panels do come with ambient lighting back here as well, very classy, and the more silver kind of standalone window switch look on that handle. Now guys, here's the MSRP sticker to this GLC 350e. What do you guys think? Is it worth it for a plug-in hybrid that gets 380 miles to a full range, including electric and gas? Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Don't forget, we got more Mercedes content coming soon. Thank you so much, and God bless.